harvesting magazines. National Geographic, Rolling Stone, a children's magazine that I have canceled this subscription on, but I think that was the last one. Architectural Digest. Blocks of color, cool images, cool stories, really amazing color, and a lot of weird clothing. History, and I mean, like, this I love. So we're going to harvest some magazines. And yes, it is a slick surface. So yes, it has to be treated to get it matte, to get things to stick to it. Unless you don't want things to stick to it. So that's my theory. When I go through a magazine like this, I am looking for color, like this amazing red rock. And I try to grab as much as possible. The dragons. This isn't watch ad, but the dragons in the snow. So I cut out a dragon for my Hobonichi, set that aside. One day I'm going to do a Time magazine or Time journal. And then I'm pulling out the snow because it's just great texture. And then I realized there's that space picture too. So sometimes a magazine page provides many different pieces for me. Sometimes it provides none. But this, what was this? Architectural Digest? Yeah. Provided quite a bit. And I'm trying to keep my magazine in picture, but not so great sometimes. I'm looking for texture. I'm looking for bright clothing, color patterns. These people that make these ads or write these articles all have some kind of art background as far as maybe journalism, color theory, design, da-da-da-da-da. They know a lot more about color than I do. So when they put stuff together like these 3 colors or 4 colors, I love it. I pick out a lot of rugs because I love rug patterns in magazines. These dishes, I don't know what I'll do with them. These might just end up in my Hobonichi for color and background. They make me smile. They spark a joy in my heart. And so, therefore, they go in the Hobonichi. That's some kind of cabinet made out of green wood or some kind of paint texture green. It's beautiful. I skip a lot of stuff because I've collected it many more times. There are like these glass crystals for a chandelier. They're just an awesome texture. And I have collected a lot of these other things before in other magazines. I tore that page. That's another thing. I will not allow myself to overthink any of it. It has to be done in quick, rash decisions. Probably because I have, a bazillion things in paper stashed. I would like that ring. I'm not a ring person. This whole page right here just made me happy. All of these pages right here, these signs, that girl, the wallpaper, the whole thing. I love this necklace. I don't know why. I don't know if I'll ever use it, and in fact, I may have torn it out once before, but it's going to be somewhere. Whether it goes in a Hobonichi, whether it goes in a journal, whether it goes in a collage project, anywhere. This is all fair game, in my opinion. Sometimes I just get inspired by the piece of paper that's in a box that has 27,000 other pieces of paper next to it. Like I said, I have been tearing up Architectural Digests for years. And they put that stupid, lovely architectural features on all that gingerbread with writing over it. So that made me upset. But like this staircase, it's cool. I don't know if I'll use it tomorrow, next week, or in 2027. It just goes, it goes in it. And I really stop myself from thinking and overthinking it. Have I lost some great fodder over the years? Probably. But that's okay. I have quite a bit. It's okay. I have quite a bit. You might want to take more time with this. You might not want to do it at all. All of that is fair game. I love when they put at the end of an article, like the source page. I love all that little stuff. Because sometimes I just have like a whole page of chairs in my Hobonichi. Just on a day that nothing was going on. put a whole bunch of chairs or put a whole bunch of houseplants or something on a page in your Hobonichi, and it sparks joy. When you come to it, it sparks joy. I used to think that was an overused phrase, but I don't anymore because I'm doing it. I am putting in pages in like composition notebooks or Hobonichis of just color and for no reason whatsoever. And it makes me happy. Now, I will admit, this National Geographic did not get anything torn out of it. There's some great articles in here. I want to do another National Geographic journal just because I love doing them. I love doing them. And I haven't done one for at least 6 months. So, hello, having withdrawals from Nat Geo. So, I just put this one aside. And truthfully, there were some things I could have torn out of here. But I was like, you know what? The further I got into it, there's some really great articles in here, and they spark ideas, they spark conversations, they spark color patterns, everything. So I think I'm going to just put the whole thing aside. And I do the same thing with the little children's magazine. It's all about Frederick Douglass, who was he was a slave, and then he was freed, and how he helped other slaves get free in that time in our history. And I think I might do a journal on that too. I love learning by journaling. If you haven't heard me say that, oh, that coat, oh, that other coat, oh, that man, oh, there's a great documentary about John Baptiste. Is that his last name, Baptiste? It's called American Symphony. Highly recommended. Highly recommended. Anyhow, the what is this magazine? Rolling Stone. It's not sparking as much color anymore, but I got a couple things out of it, and I'm still getting it for free. Rolling Stone is losing money on me, but you know what? Anyhow, that was a page of fire, but the texture of all that orange I thought was really pretty. And then the other thing I make myself do, as soon as I'm finished with them, I throw them in the trash, and I like throw water on them or tomato sauce or something so I can't pick them back out of the trash. This is the magazine that had Frederick Douglass all through it. Really interesting. I got this for our granddaughter. She never did read them, and I think I've had them for 2 years, this subscription, so I'm stopping it. I just saw it on some social media, and I'm like, that's a great magazine for kids. So I am ready to go with a whole stack of stuff. So let's play. Bye. Thanks for watching.